Hello, everybody. Cyanesque111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as Tecumseh. There may be a crippling blizzard over here in Cahokia, but that's not gonna stop me from completing that cultural legacy path I missed in the last run. And it is going to start with me sending my explorer down to Mount Everest. It was gonna be originally, but it turns out that this also is a suitable place for my explorer to go to. And while I'm thinking about it, I still want to get another explorer unit down here. It's going to take 18 turns to produce, but I have more than enough money to get another one, but now it costs $2,300 some dollars. Or gold. In-game. And yeah, Benjamin Franklin is hostile towards me. He won the race to become the suzerain of a city-state in the last part. But I remain unfazed. I did make up for it with Munich, but I'm still very disappointed that that other independent power down there was destroyed by Batuta. Boo, Tuta, as I call him now. Humorous, isn't it? Our second museum is about to be completed.
The memory of having sat at someone's feet will later make you want to trample him underfoot.
Social question is done. And we get a narrative choice called the New Shawnee. In the high era of Shawnee rule, it was the elders of Silakoff Division who made the political decisions for the people. But under a Mexican government, their role is unclear. Some Mexican Shawnee feel they no longer need to obey the old ways. Others see the value in tradition. Preserve the elders' authority, though it would have us slot some Shawnee policies in there for +2 culture in cities. I'll do modernization next for now. And we get a unique quarter as Mexico called Zocalo. Zocalo, since the O is accented. I'll start with a cathedral, which would be a cathedral in normal speak. Remove the existing mine. Let's do it. And for the town to grow, I'll give it a clay pit. Though it's not really going to do a thing to have me get more land for that town. But oh well. More fish for Pika Wiki. I very much doubt I can get me a railroad tycoon going at this point, unless I research more techs. Okay, excavation will complete in 2 turns. This is so tedious. Either that or I'm just impatient. One of the two. A ship of the line. Tier 1 modern heavy naval unit. I doubt I'll go to war with anyone anytime soon. Especially seeing that I'm no longer hostile with Ben Franklin, and why would it be any different with these river floodings? Okay. Geographic Society, milestone complete. At the majestic Thera, archaeologists, paleontologists, geologists, and botanists survey the local environs. Soon, museum curators will shape their findings into a display to capture the imagination of the public. So it shall be. But we still have yet to complete the hegemony civic, which I don't think should be all that necessary if we want to just go for displaying the artifacts outright. We can display 2 more artifacts in the museum at Khotan. Schoolhouse is still being produced in Sila and 8 turns until the Cahokia Museum is completed. Echoes of History. Tecumseh regards the artifacts before him. They sit inert, but in that silence he hears the voices of the past, the memories these objects have seen, the stories they could tell. They are the voices of humanity. These objects belong together would give us plus 25% production towards constructing a museum. I don't need no stinking scouts. It's museums I need more. So that got our turn count down from 8 to 7. Good, good. If worse comes to worse, then I may need to start converting another town into another city. We shall see. We got the artifact from Mount Everest to display in our museum in Khotan. And it's apparently going to be a wonder museum with all of these exhibits right here. I presume it's going to be themed. There was such a thing as themed museums in Civ 6, though I doubt there are going to be theming aspects in 7. Okay, so there is a natural wonder here, which I will go to. Gosh, I don't know if there are any artifacts available for... I'm gonna have to research ruins at universities or museums if we're gonna see what kinds of artifacts are available for my explorers to unearth in other continents. And I'm gonna have to do it fast. I will get an ironworks placed over this temple. I don't need to purchase anything in here for now.
In the Enlightenment.
Okay, political theory is next on the usual civics tree. And after that, I just need to complete nationalism and globalism to unlock hegemony, and that will be that for Geographic Society 4. My cathedral's complete. And I can complete the Zolico by placing the Portal de Mercaderes right here on the same tile. Okay, Explorer has set foot on Atlantica. Though so far I'm not seeing any places where you can research to see where artifacts are at this time. Oh, so I need the Hegemony Civic to unlock research of antiquity ruins. That's what I need to do. Well, I at least got step 1 completed.
Confused.
The rest is up to me. Wow, all of these are gonna take 29 turns except for Steam Engine 2. Well, not really anywhere else to go. But I will get another schoolhouse to place over the temple. Gosh, my science is so low. It almost feels unreal. You know? Okay, so Benjamin Franklin sparked a diplomatic incident, and I gained influence from that. Oh, rubber! An Empire resource. Haven't seen that before. Though it is definitely out of reach. Okay, so this other explorer's arrived at the, okay, Grand Canyon is what it is. Let's excavate an artifact from here. Still asking for alliances, are you? I think you already know what my answer is going to be at this point. Ooh. That is, I'm willing to bet, a Category 5 hurricane. Since 5 is the highest you can get on the Hurricane Severity Index scale. Dang. Hotewa's gonna get battered. And now it's dissipating. Alright. Hope I never have to encounter you again. At least there. I'll go ahead and build an ironworks there. It is going to get production for if I need to convert it into a city for whatever reason. Okay, my museum in Cahokia is complete, and yep, that's 10 artifacts. 5 away from what I'll need to secure a cultural victory. Just gonna have this explorer, as his name would suggest, explore for a little bit while I wait for hegemony to be completed. Though that's still gonna be quite a long ways off. I did hear that automated exploration is gonna be a thing in a future update that may be released by the time this video is up. But it hasn't been released as of recording yet. The Eagle and the Snake. Mexican citizens gather in the Zocalo to debate the plaza's central decoration. According to an ancient myth, a divine message foretold the founding of a city at the place where an eagle consumed a serpent. The people marvel at how far they have come, and make plans for a statue honoring this mythic past. Well, hey, even the oldest myths hold hidden truths.
The one who adapts his policy.
It'll just be faster towards hegemony for me. Faster completion towards hegemony for me. I just gotta complete globalism and nationalism, and that'll be that. A people united. Many join Tecumseh's cause every day, flooding through his gates and sending missives from afar. But more seek his guidance as the world's turmoil grows. +1 diplomatic attribute point. Oh, I still have a cultural attribute point to spend. Was it diplomatic or cultural? Well, I can do +1 culture and settlements for... Oh, dang. Oh well. Rights of the Forest. The Silicofe Elders, now a political party operating within the Mexican government, raise a concern over hunting grounds, long important to Shawnee. New urban encroachments threaten to deplete wildlife range. Disregard the request. Don't want to lose all the progress I made. Oh, so this is the notification for the cultural attribute I got. I wanted to spend my attribute on that. +1 culture and settlements for each resource assigned to them. And I can grow my town once again. Right up here. Another revolution for Mexico. And I now have 2 policy slots to fill. I'll do humanism and I will do living standards. Humanism's gonna get me more culture for each specialist I have. And I think it is best if I do science building right here. Because look at how woeful my science output is compared to culture. Gotta have an even balance somehow. And we can now choose between communism, fascism, or democracy. Choosing democracy will get me all of this shown here on screen, and it only takes 10 turns compared to everything else, though Planus Politico's Mastery is going to take 4 turns, so I'll do this first to get it out of the way. Just like so. Okay, that's that taken care of. Oh, that was a lot of events for 1 turn. There's a maximum of 9 total that can be displayed at any one time, including the one at the center, with all the narrative choices. Okay, so that means we got the artifact from the Grand Canyon to display in our final museum slot in Khotan. And our explorer carries on. Defensive fortifications here will get us additional culture. Sounds pretty nice. I'll have to assume that that's the same as Renaissance walls in Civilization 6. I'll definitely have to say that. Perhaps it would be best to have my explorer over on this other continent rest for a little bit until hegemony's completed.
I'd rather die on
That's mastery for that researched. More culture, like always, and democracy, go. Do civil engineering just cause. Okay, it looks like we've slotted every Shawnee policy there is to slot in. And I think it would be best if I had my explorer go over into this unclaimed territory to rest until hegemony's researched. Still no place to research for my explorer yet, is there? In that case, I may want to order him to sleep on this unclaimed tile right here until I'm ready for him to move again. Free speech seems helpful. Okay, that appears to be all there needs to be explored, and Benjamin Franklin has joined fascism. Oh, how could you? That's not American-like. Given the historical context, which I refuse to go into any further. Thank you very much. I'll get Hotewe into a fishing town. They're also in the fishing business now. Logistics, I tell you.
soon shall thy arm.
Okay, I think here would be a suitable place for my explorer to rest until I need him again. Oh, dang, all these are gonna take 24 turns. But I guess I can go for urbanization since it would get me the Opera House for +6 culture and +3 influence base yield. So there's that. And I'll get a city park for bonus happiness. Right down here. Okay, defensive fortifications are not going to provide bonus culture. So I may consider building them in case I have to go to war with someone. Oh dear. Jose Rizal wants to decrease my relationship with me. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I'll have to reject that. It's gonna give a negative reaction either way. Okay, I'll do a city park for more bonus happiness in Silicofa. It's gonna be built over the bazaar for more gold. But gold is gold, as has always been said.
Suffrage is the pivotal right.
Alright, there we go. Diplomatic attribute. 2 diplomatic attribute points and 1 cultural. +1 culture from specialists, or +2 if you have 3 or fewer cities. Heck yeah. And I now have access to the repeatable attribute. +5% total culture, repeatable. And for the diplomatic attribute points, I'll do +50% celebration length, which is going to be especially helpful since I'm Mexico and I get +30% culture for 15 turns, which was previously 10 turns, but it's 30% culture because of my civilization's current ability. And I'll also do +1... No, wait. It's a diplomatic point I have to spend. And I'll do +50% influence towards initiating and progressing the befriend independent action. Civic is gonna be nationalism. I still got hegemony to work towards, and I'm not squandering that opportunity. And these are the infantry units that appeared in my capital of Sirakofa. I'm still kind of considering converting one more of these settlements into a city, so I can get another museum down. And I can in turn get my culture up even further. Gonna have all my infantry units rest for right now, while I make a decision on that. I still got a museum with all 3 great work slots available. But specialists will always help raise culture up even further. I can also do cathedrals and Portal de Mercaderes for the Zolico unique quarter. I'm gonna have to build over the pot cop for that. Overbuilding's always useful for something, and it's gonna take 27, now 26 turns for that. I don't know how much shakier things can get for my progress towards a cultural victory, or whatever the equivalent is gonna be. I can get a grocer down here, which will be completed in 6 turns. Oh, both of these buildings in the unique quarter are going to provide 8 culture. That is definitely gonna help out. If I place it here, it's gonna build over the Golden Age Academy. Ugh, that's so tempting to do with all of these yields. Oh, but I already have a city park here looking at it now, so guess I'll go for the next best thing. But this one also has a schoolhouse, which is also a modern age building, so I guess here. And I'll hope for a relic or two from all this overbuilding. Rio Negro is flooding once again. Good lord, all these floods are so annoying. Hopefully I won't have to put up with them for too much longer this game. Keyword, I hope. Alternatively, what I could do to speed up the quarter building process is purchasing one of the buildings in the same district. Place over observatory. Okay, the build queue for the cathedral. Where's the cathedral at? Okay, right here. So I'll have to place the Portal de Mercaderes right here. And that's that. Quarter will be completed before I know it. And this one is gonna go here. Like so. I'll get me an ironworks down over this mine. Yep. Look at me getting all my culture up. Plus 363 per turn. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so into this. Wouldn't you agree?
The members of the nation will never know most of their fellow members. Yet in the mind of each lives the image of their communion.
That is nationalism complete, and before I get any more carried away while into this game, I think it may be a good idea to go ahead and end this part and this session since it's 11:09 p.m. I'm still stuck at the 4th phase of the Geographic Society legacy path. I still got hegemony to complete, though judging by the look of this tree, it's not going to take very long now compared to back then. I still got to do globalism before I unlock hegemony. But once I get hegemony researched, then I'll be able to unlock the ability to unearth Antiquity-era artifacts. Though that is provided that the other civs haven't gotten to them first. I'll see to it that I get at least 1, 2, 3 if I'm lucky. But until then, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!